switcher.
And we talked to both the coaches, and Coach Bell's key to the winning the game is passing, and Coach Martin said that he wants good serves and great reception.
For our Max Aitken moves, we have number 11, Jonathan Anderson, number 21, Landon Anderson, number 12, Grady Burns, number 22, Connor Daggle, number 16, Craig Doyle, number 14, TJ Evelay, and number 17, Micah Fernandez. Number 24, Jesse Gigi. Number 19, Brock Jameson. Number 23, Charlie Morrison. Number 3, Jackson Shattuck. And number 10, Aiden Wakeland. And for our
DLMS nights, we have
number 6, Will Godfrey. Number 8, Travis Hanna. Number 2, Ethan Sloan. Number 3, Gabe Rashore. Number 12, Caleb Hansen. Number 10, Curtis Dignam. Number 14, Andrew McDonald. Number 13, Hunter McDonald. Number 15, Caden Buckley. Number 11, David Williston. Number 9, Ryan Allison. And Colton Geider, who doesn't have a jersey on right now, and I don't know his number.
That's a great one for yourself. And tonight, roughing, we have Barb Brown.
And up on the bleachers is Rhea Lauren moving the camera that you can see right now. And doing our score clock is Madison Sanford and Carly Akoto. Looks like Max Aitken has a lot of underhand serves. They do have some strong overhands though.
Tonight, coaching for DLMS is Coach Martin, Andrew McDonald, Caden Buckley, Caleb Hansen,
number 12,
Curtis Dignam, number 10. David Wilston, number 11. Ethan Salone, number 2. Gabe Richard, number 3. Hunter McDonald, number 13. Ryan Allison, number 9.
Travis Hanna, number 8. Will Godfrey, number 6. And that's our Knights team.
Playing for Max Aitken today, we have Jonathan Anderson, number 11. Landon Anderson, number 21. Grady Burns, number 12. Connor Daigle, number 22. Craig Doyle, number 16. TJ Everly, number 14. Micah Fournette, number 17. Jesse Geeky, number 12. Brock Jamieson, number 19. Charlie Morrison, number 23. Jack Shadiak, number 3. And Aiden Wakeland, number 10.
Okay, our starting lineup for Max Aitken is number 14, TJ Everly. Number 17, Micah Fournette. Number 10, Aiden Wakeland. Number 19, Brock Jamieson. Number 24, Jesse Geeky. And number 12, Grady Burns.
On for our Knights, we have Will Godfrey, number 6. Curtis Dignam, number 10. Ethan Salone, number 2. Ryan Allison, number 9. Hunter McDonald, number 13. And David Wilston, number 11.
So David's starting off our game today. Nice overhand. Oh, that's too many hits for Max Aitken.
Back serving, David Wilston. Nice hits by Max Aitken, but it was out. Oh, great try, Knights. Up next serving is number 12, Grady Burns. Oh, another great hit by number 10, Aiden Wakeland. Good try, Knights.
Another serve from Max Aitken, number 12, Grady Burns. Nice overhand.
Oh.
And into the rafters by Ryan Allison for the Knights. Another strong overhand.
Oh, great try. We got 2 hits. We're almost there, Knights.
Our Knights called that out. It was in.
Serving again is number 12, Grady Burns. That was a great serve by Will Godfrey, number 6. A great spike by Curtis Dignam, number 10.
Up to serve is Aiden Wakeland, number 10, for the Moose.
Great try, Knights. Serving again is Aiden Wakeland.
A deep set by Curtis.
Oh, great try, guys. Up next to serve is number 10, Curtis Digdon. Great try, guys.
Six serving 9. Another serve for Curtis Digna. And into the rafters that went. Nice ace for the Knights. Coach Bell for the Moose calling a timeout.
Hi, ladies. Do you mind if I sit in with you?
No?
Okay. This is Mrs. Cable here to watch this Tier 1 boys game. We got a nice bump, 2 hits, and number 17 going for the down ball. Do you know what a down ball is, girls?
No?
It's when you spike it but don't jump. Another hard serve by Curtis. Oh, nice tip by Brock Jameson. And it's great effort there on the part of Max Aitken. I really like that spot I think that's Hunter McDonald. Of course, we have a set of
Yes,
twins
that
on the
is
team. I
Hunter.
really like that spot he picked to put that ball in the back corner. It's a really good choice. Oh,
That was a great job by the Moose.
that was great timing by Brock Jameson to get up there and on a quick set like that. And nice attempt there by number 17. Is it Micah Frenette?
Micah
Frenette. Micah. Okay, Ethan Sloan up with the underhand, just out.
Up next to serve is number 14, TJ Everly.
And the Knights call it out, and they're right on that one. So up to serve is Hunter McDonald. And it's in. Nice up by Brock. Great hit. See if Max Aitken can set this one up. 2 and then 3 hits over.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice hit by David Wilson. Oh, good attempt there by Will Godfrey. And we have a timeout for Dr. Loge. You want to update everyone at home on the score?
So far on the first set, DLMS is just in the lead, 13-12.
So what are you noticing so far, girls?
Max Aitken has lots of strong servers.
Okay. Yes, I noticed that too.
I think both teams are really trying to get the 3 hits. Neither of the teams are really trying to just hit it over. They're really trying for the 3 hits, which is good.
Yeah. Yep, that's always really important because if they're, looking to play high school later on, which I'm sure they all are, it's really good to practice at 3 hits. Sometimes you just want to bump it over because it's the easiest thing to do, but if you want to improve as a player, as a team, it's really important to always try to get those 3 hits. Even if you fail at it, the more you try, the better you're going to be at it.
Yep, that's very true.
Moves on 3. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, go.
And they're back on the court. Brock Jameson up to serve. Good try.
Up next to serve is number 13, Hunter.
And that is an ace. Nice hustle.
Great job, Knights. That was really good.
Oh, great set by Will. Okay, now let's see Max Aitken set it up. Good recovery there by number 10. Good try by Hunter. That was a great rally.
Yes, it was. Up next to serve is number 24, Jesse Geeky.
Nice tip by
That
Curtis
tip
Dignam.
is in. Really nice redirect there by Curtis Dignam. Nice up there. And, nice recovery. And that is a point for the Knights. A lot of people in middle school don't know that if you go up and you block the ball and you have your hands up, that you can come down. If it comes down, you can come down and
It is not considered a double hit.
that's right.
Great try by number 17, Micah Furnett.
He has a nice strong swing there.
That serve was by David Wilson.
Score now 18-13 for the Knights.
Another
That's it.
ace for the Knights.
And a timeout for Max Aitken. Coach Bell is going to bring her team in and do a little bit of refocusing, get them back to where they were at the beginning of the set. So Eric, I hear that you interviewed Coach Bell at the beginning.
I didn't, Ella did.
Oh, Ella did. Okay, and what did you find out?
We found out that Miss Bell, Coach Bell said that her key to winning, her and her team's key to winning the game is to do lots of passing.
Okay, good. Well, they certainly are trying to get those 3 hits, which is great. And I believe David Williston's still serving. There is one of those nice bumps. Oh, beauty hit from number 10, Aiden Wakeland? Aiden Wakeland. Nice hit. Who do we have serving?
Number 12, Grady Burns.
A lot of power on that serve. That was out.
Up next to serve, we have Will Godfrey, number 6.
And we have 20 serving 14. sneaker there by Mr. Godfrey. Oh, and another tough one there. Sometimes it's hard to get those short ones because we're in the middle of switching.
Oh, great try, number 17, Micah Fernand.
Will has some awesome consistency there on his serve. This is his first year playing. He's in grade 6, but tremendous athlete for Dr. Loge.
And that was out of bounds.
Did you know that, I think maybe Will was a professional wrestler in his past life.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw him doing his French project, and, he plays a real good professional wrestler. Fake, of course.
Up next to serve is number 10, Aiden Wakeland.
Let's get that 3 hits over. Yep.
Oh, great
Nice try there by Ethan Sloan.
The score now is 23-17 for the Knights.
Ooh. Those are tricky
Great
ones.
try.
Back in my day, that serve wouldn't have counted because if it hit the net, it was a point for not a point for the other team, but you lost the ball.
Oh, just a little too high, Curtis.
Yeah, that one hit the rafters. And another time out for Dr. Loge. Score right now, 23-19 for the Knights.
At my game against Max Aitken last night, my coach had called a couple timeouts, telling us that that's just a strategy as a coach to call timeouts to stop the flow of the serves of the opposing team.
Well, Erica, there is truth in that if the other team has, a really good vibe going and they're on a roll, if you have an extra timeout, especially if you're winning 23-19, you only need 2 more points. I mean, it is a good strategy to call a timeout at that moment. Try to wreck their vibe a little bit. We won't tell Coach Brown that you're giving up her secrets, though. Now, let's see if Aiden can keep his roll going here. And that is out. So, Erica, maybe that timeout did work the way that Mr. Martin wanted. So, this is a set point. And Curtis's foot was on the line, so that is a point for Max Aitken. So
It's a very tight set, 24-20.
Oh, 24-20. So 17 is serving, and that is Micah Burnett. And that was a really good try. That is the point, though, to Dr. Loge. So Dr. Loge takes that set 25-20. They are now winning 1-0. So now they'll get a couple minutes, just have a bit of a chat.
Mr. Cullen has no commercials tonight because the night shot is called virtual night shot. So no commercials tonight, I'm sorry.
We will not be having a commercial break in this game. We could just make one up. This set is brought to you by water, the drink of choice. Very healthy. So I think something that we saw in that set was a lot of momentum shifts, which is really common in volleyball and especially middle school volleyball. It's a very mental sport, and you girls play volleyball, so you know that when you're out there on the court, sometimes you just get in that flow and your confidence is up and you're on a roll, and then that momentum can shift very quickly. So it is an incredibly mental sport.
That is very true.
Yeah, it's important to kind of not let that get to you and be able to let it go if you make a mistake on the floor, so that
On next for the Moose is number 12, Grady Burns. Number 10, Aiden Walkland. Number 22, is it?
23. No, 22.
22, Connor Daigle. Number 23,
Charlie Morris.
Charlie Morrison. Number 11, Jonathan Anderson. And number 3, Jackson Shediak.
Shada.
Shattuck, sorry.
You're dreaming of the beach. You want to go to Shediac.
And on for our Knights, Erica, who's on?
Number 12, Caleb Hansen. Number 15, Caden Buckley. Number 3, Gaber Short. Number 6, Will Godfrey. Number 14, Andrew McDonald. And number 8, Travis Hanna.
Big serve from number 22. And
Oh, great try, Knights.
that was a great stretch there by Caden Buckley. And I thought he was going to get it with his fingertips, but not quite. Another hard serve. Caden puts it up. And that one's out. So Gabe could have went for that second ball to try to save it and bring it in. He's going to get the next one out. And that ball is out. So that is a point for the Knights.
First up to serve for the Knights is number 12, Caleb Hansen.
Caleb Hansen, one of our grade 8 students who just transferred to Dr. Logia at the beginning of the year. Oh, 3 hits over. Nice work. There's a second. And almost
so
over.
Up
Great
to
try,
serve is
Andrew.
number 23, Charlie Morrison.
Okay, Charlie Morrison's shoes are unreal. I love that color.
This Caleb's
Nice
a shoe
hard-
geek.
Nice hard hit by Caden Buckley.
Speaking of shoes, one of the players on the Knights, Hunter McDonald, is a sneakerhead. I'm not sure if you know that, but you could ask him anything about sneakers.
He would know the answer.
He would know it. He knows all about the old Jordans and everything, Jordan retros. That was an ace by Caden Buckley.
We'll never hear the end of that.
Nice try by Caden. So that is a point for Max Aitken. Now we have
Number 11, Jonathan Anderson.
That was a really nice underhand serve.
I really like that call by Andrew. Calling the ball is so important in volleyball. Oops. Now that little move is going to come in handy for Will when he gets up to grade 9, but right now they're not allowed to volley the serve. They have to bump that first one. There's a bump. Okay, nice effort there. Ooh, nice up by Caden. And
Great job,
Over.
Knights.
there we go, and there is a great chance for a hit. And that was in. That was a beautiful play by Max Aitken. That's what you want to see as a coach. That's great pass set and spike.
So far, Max Aitken's in the lead, 7-3.
Nice tip there by Will. Great hit.
Nice hit by Jackson Shada.
So Jonathan Anderson has some great consistent serving. And number 10 was on the net, so that is actually a point for Dr. Loge.
Up next to serve is number 3, Gabe Rashad.
Nice hard serve. Oh, those ones are always tricky when they're right close to the net there. So that is a point for Max Aitken.
Number 3, Jackson Shada coming up for the serve.
Ooh, just missed the rafters, and that was an ace. I think it tricked the Knights. It's a tricky one.
Nice
Nice hit by Travis Hanna.
Beautiful tip by Andrew McDonald. Well done. Ooh, good reflexes. Is that Jonathan Anderson? Yeah, great reflexes to try to save that ball.
Oh, up next to serve is Will Godfrey.
Oh, nice try to save that one by number 10. Aiden. Wakeling. I keep forgetting his last name. Wakeling.
That was a great serve by Will Godfrey.
Oh, a little bit of miscommunication there on the Max Aitken side. Great save.
By Grady Burns.
Oh, nice hit. Nice down ball there by
Andrew McDonald.
Andrew. Wow. He's really using his height to his advantage in the front row, eh, girls?
Yeah. That was another great serve by Will Godfrey. Great job, Knights. That was a great play.
That was a nice rally. Some really exciting.
Timeout by Coach Bell.
Okay, girls, so what do you think about the beginnings of this set? We are tied 10-10. What
I
have you
think
noticed?
that Max Aitken's trying to make a comeback, and I think they're succeeding.
Okay. Erica?
I think it's going pretty well. It's very evenly matched.
So if you're just tuning in, DLMS did win the first set 25-20, and we are currently in the second set, which is tied 10-10. So it has been pretty even here, both sets.
Who's on three? 1, 2, 3,
Back on the floor they go. Will has been on a bit of a run here with his serves, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Great work at the net there.
That was a great play by the Max Aitken nurses. Oh, nice.
Yeah, both teams there. Really nice work up at the net.
Caleb Hansen made some contact with the net, so that's the moose point.
Okay. Really great block there by number 10. He's quite a force to be reckoned with up at the net, eh?
So close.
Caden Buckley trying to save that one from his knees. Didn't quite make it over though. That is a point for the Knights.
Up next to serve is number 14, Andrew McDonald.
Another great tip there.
Oh, great job, Knights.
Wakeland with a serve. Nice dig by Will Godfrey. And
Oh,
that.
that was just over the line, but it's still out of bounds.
Yeah. Good try though by Will Godfrey to put that into the back row. And that hit the rafters. And I guess we got to make sure we always tell people at home that because they can't see the ceiling. So
Up next to serve is number 8, Travis Hanna.
Caden Buckley left-handed, Erica?
I have no idea.
I
don't-
thought I
he's
just
right.
saw him
No,
go
he's
up
right.
with.
No, he's right.
Is he
No, he's right,
right-handed?
yeah.
Okay, I thought I just saw him go up with his left.
We only have one left-handed kid in our class.
Oh, great job.
Little collision there.
Who do we have serving?
Up next we have serving number 22, Connor Daigle. And that one was in the rafters. So Connor goes up for another serve.
Currently 19 serving 12.
That was out of bounds. So next up we have number 12, Caleb Hansen serving. That was
Nice.
a great serve.
Nice and strong there by Caleb. Oh, I like that. Great 3 hits. And then a bit of confusion on the way back.
The Knights are making a comeback.
Beautiful pass.
Great hit, Knights.
Nice hit.
Oh, great
almost.
try, guys.
Nice spike by Jackson Shattuck on the Max Aitken team.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with the last couple rallies with Max Aitken's ability to set up 3 hits.
That was a great upper hand serve by number 23, Charlie Morrison.
Nice hard serve. Oh, it must be out. So that is a point for the Knights.
Up next, we have serving number 15, Caden Buckley.
Serves in. Nice.
And
That
that
is a
was
nice
out of
hit.
bounds.
Really good try. Caden serving again. That is a hard underhand serve. Oh, and they save it. Great little hit by Gabe.
Oh, great try.
.22 serving 16, and I believe Jonathan Anderson again. He had a great run last time on his serves. Those ones are always tricky when they go into the net like that.
2 more points, and the Max Aitken wins the set.
That was out. Back to Dr. Loge.
Up next serving, we have number 3, Gabe Richard.
Great saves on both sides. Oh, and that one hit the rafters.
All the Max Aitken moves need to win the set is to get a great serve.
Number 3, Jackson Shattuck up for a serve.
Oh, that was a great try, Knights.
And that is set point for Max Aitken. So now we are tied 1-1. Can I go in the middle of you two girls?
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
Do you want to
Nope. Okay, what else did you girls notice from that set?
I noticed that the Knights kind of got off their track, maybe, and they are going to try really hard to make a a comeback in this next set.
Yeah. What about you, Erica?
I think the same thing as last set, that everybody is still trying for the 3 hits, and I feel there's been some improvement on both teams.
All right, on next for the Moose, we have number 16, Craig Doyle, number 10, at Aiden Wakeland, number 14, TJ Everly, number 12, Grady Burns, number 19, Brock Jamieson, and number 3, Jackson Shattuck.
And for the Knights, who do we have, Erica?
We have number 10, Curtis Dignam, number 2, Ethan Sloan, number 9? Ryan Allison? Is Ryan Allison 9?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 9, Ryan Allison. Number 13, Hunter McDonald. Number 6, Will Godfrey. And number 11, David Wilson, up for the serve.
Okay. Ooh, and a nice hard serve from David Wilson to start. Okay, good recovery by Max Aitken. Number 14, TJ. Is it Everly or Evely?
It's Everly.
Oh,
Great try, Knights. That one was really close.
yeah, that was a really nice recovery there by Ryan Allison. And that one was short, so back to Dr. Loge.
Will Godfrey up again.
Just a little miscommunication there. Oh, nice dig by number 3.
That was really close to the rafters, but still in play. That was a great hit by Ryan Allison.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's too bad. Max Aitken set that up really, really well. It was really close for them. Will Godfrey, he doesn't miss a serve very often, does he?
No, he does not.
No. Very consistent.
And that's over by number 16, Craig Doyle.
That was a great left-handed hit. Just didn't make it over. Almost. Point to Dr. Loge.
Up next to serve is number 9. Number 10, Curtis Dignam.
Yep. Oh. Here's that volley on the serve again. A couple more years we'll be able to do that. Oh, and we have a guest commentator joining us. Gracing us with his presence is Mr. Greg Keating. Welcome.
Thank you.
Mr. Keating has coached a number of volleyball teams in his day. I know I used to coach against him.
Yeah, back in my Nelson Rural days, I've done a few volleyball games. Not that I knew much what I was doing. I more relied on one of Miramichi's finest volleyball players, Mrs. Carla Dixon.
Yes.
Mentored me into the game of volleyball because I knew nothing about volleyball.
I had the pleasure of coaching with Carla a few times, actually, for a few years when her daughter played at Miramichi Valley. She's an unbelievable force.
Yeah, Emily and all of her kids, actually, both Garrett and Ryan Dixon as well. They were stars at St. Thomas University.
Yep.
Oh, that was a great hit by Ryan Allison.
That's quite a serve there by number 16.
That would be Craig Doyle for Max Aitken.
Yep. Oh, nice up by Curtis and a great save by Ryan. Oh, with a back row hit. Oh, you don't see that very often in middle school volleyball, do you, Mr. Keating?
Big number 10 on Max Aitken, Aiden Wakeland with a monster smash.
Still serving is number
There
16,
is
Craig Doyle.
There's a bit of a float on that serve.
I don't know how Dr. Loge is going to counter that one, but they're going to have to figure something out here because he could probably place that ball there. And another good one.
That was a really nice pass by David. And that is out. That is a point for Dr. Loge, and they're going to take a timeout.
Coach Martin's going to have to address the Craig Doyle serve, I think, right now.
Yep. Best thing is don't swing your arms, just get into position, let that ball hit your arms, and go to the target.
Yeah, that's exactly what Carla Dixon used to tell me when I was coaching, especially when you came up against a server that could really hammer the ball.
Yep.
It's tough. A lot of times your instinct is to move your arms, but usually those end up out or in the rafters.
That's right. Yeah, I do find in middle school that their instinct is to give a little swing to their arms, but they'll learn.
We hope they learn.
Yeah.
I know that Coach Martin has lots of experience down with his mentor, which would be a longtime volleyball coach in the school system, Colin Ontario in Basin.
Yes.
So he learned from one of the best. So I'm sure he can pass on some of his wisdom to our Dr. Loge boys, as they have a lot of new players this year that have never played the game of volleyball.
Yeah.
Craig Doyle still with the nice serve.
And there's that third ball over. Oh, nice little tip by Brock Jameson.
Oh, and
But
that was
A net violation.
yes, he did nick the net there. It's a great effort, though.
up next to serve is number 2, Ethan Salone.
Ethan's first year playing volleyball. He was a Golden Knight recipient for the month of February. Just an awesome kid, great positive attitude. He won for citizenship, I believe.
And that is Grady Burns serving for Max Aitken now.
A little bit of athletic background in that family, I think.
Just a tiny bit. We have another good one by Grady Burns.
Oh, great
And-
save.
Oh,
And that's,
Did that go in the garbage can?
yep, it
I think it
landed.
did.
Okay.
So I think we should count that 3 points. What do you think? 3
Yes.
points in the garbage can?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's-
so.
Bring a bit of the basketball rules in.
We're into a tight game here. I think I arrived late to the match, but I think the game matches were fairly close so far.
Yep.
Am I mistaken on that one, or?
Yep, quite a few momentum shifts,
And I do want to give a bit of a shout out to Ethan Sloan as well, who's out on the court now for the Knights. Yesterday, Ethan was awarded the MVP of his hockey league.
Oh, congratulations.
As his hockey team won the District 8 championship, and Ethan was awarded MVP of the league last night.
Probably a few players out on the court who've won some hockey championships lately, because Miramichi's been doing quite well. Am I right? Grady Burns, would he be one? Saw
Grady
him.
Burns. The Rivermen actually have a game tomorrow night. They're in there's a zone finals against Restigouche, and I believe the game is at the Civic Center at 6 o'clock tomorrow.
And that is great
Another
shot.
nice play at the net. Number 10, Aiden Wakeland.
Big Wakeland.
Yep, he is covering that net beautifully. Following the ball, making sure his hands are up nice and high.
And we have Brock Jameson serving. Nice serve by Jameson.
Oh, nice tip there.
Jackson Shattuck
All right
with the
through.
vertical. Just goes to show you don't need to be tall to have that athletic skill. Jackson Shattuck is got the vertical.
Yeah, that went right through the hands of Hunter McDonald.
And that's out on Brock Jameson. Serve just a little bit wide.
Nice serve by Hunter McDonald. Good try there by Brock.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I still cannot tell the difference between Hunter and Andrew McDonald.
Oh, I can. It's the hair.
And they're in my home room, so one would think that I would have figured that one out. And I coached them hockey all year. And I can still not tell the difference. If they wanted to fool me, they could easily fool me.
Hunter has that kind of 1980s straight up hair
I got you.
happening,
Yes,
and
yes.
Andrew doesn't. Hunter will be selling succulent plants at Power Play next week, just in case you're in the
Succulent plants.
yeah,
right on,
like
okay.
those cactuses. Just in case you're in the market for one of them.
A man of many talents, Hunter McDonald.
Getting some good rallies here, Mr. Keating.
Yes, we are. Sometimes boys volleyball can be guilty of just a hit over the net affair with no real sets or anything, and just get it over the net as fast as possible. But there is some plays happening here, which is nice to see.
Yeah.
Question in from Mr. McCullough.
Oh.
Why do you think the boys won't wear new pads and the girls do?
Why? There's a question from the audience, which is, why do so many boys not wear knee pads and the girls tend to wear knee pads?
Do you want me to speak on behalf of the male gender?
Yes.
I think they think they're tough
Okay.
and they don't need them.
Keyword there, think.
They think they're tough, therefore they don't need knee pads. However, one slide across the floor on their knees, and then they probably would wear knee pads.
It does hurt very bad. I know from experience.
If you've ever had a bad carpet burn,
Yes.
I would equate sliding across the gym floor might even be worse than that.
That's a hard underhand serve right there.
And 14, is that TJ Evely? Am I correct on
It
that
is.
one? Okay,
Yep.
TJ Evely.
I thought it was Evely.
Yeah,
Does he have an older brother?
he certainly does. Yes, no.
William?
William Evely,
Yes.
correct. William
He's my
Evely,
son's
yeah.
age, I believe.
Yeah.
So we have a timeout.
When you talk, you're gonna have to get nice and close to that mic again, okay? There you go.
And we have another guest appearance, Jerry Rishore making an appearance into the gymnasium. Dr. Loge teacher. I'm not sure of Jerry Rishore's volleyball prowess from back in the day, but
I'm sure he's an expert.
I excel at everything, Mr. Keating.
he would like to point out that he excels at everything in life.
Okay, back out on the court. And I believe Max Aitken still has a serve, and Mr. Evely, who is taller than his brother.
But he's got some height. There's no denying that.
Yeah.
There is height. Max Aitken has height. I'm not saying Dr. Loge has some height as well, but there are some tall boys on that Max Aitken squad.
Yes, there are. Currently the score is 21-12.
So a bit more of a dominant set for Max Aitken on this one.
Yes.
They've kind of taken over the match here.
Yep.
Loge is going to have to do something. The Knights will have to counter somehow. I don't know if they'll need to make a couple substitutions or what's in order, but they are in danger of falling behind in the match.
Yeah, having a hard time right now with just getting a good pass up to the setter.
Yeah.
If they can get a good pass up to the setter, I'm confident Will Godfrey can do something with that.
Oh,
And that passing comes with experience.
And again, those arms, Mrs. Cable. The arms, and not letting the ball come to them, and instead reaching with the arms, and the ball usually goes out when you do that.
Yeah.
That's a nice dig
Oh.
there by Curtis Dignam.
great hit by Will
Oh,
Godfrey.
And
nice.
another good one.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure if Wakeland meant to do that, but he certainly made it seem like he meant to do that.
Oh, I guess that was a set point.
That was set point, so
Now the Moose are in the lead with 2 sets, and Dr. Lozier will have to make a comeback on this set.
That's right.
that is true. We're down. The Knights are down a set.
And it's best 3 out of 5 for those watching at home who maybe it's their first volleyball game that they're watching.
Well, I found it one of the strange things with this pandemic. On my way into the school, because parents aren't permitted, we aren't permitted spectators at our indoor athletic events. You do tend to see a lot of parents tuning into these broadcasts out in the parking lots,
Yes.
which is still kind of weird when I'm coming into the building,
Yeah.
seeing that happen.
And a big thank you out to our audio-visual team. That's what we would have called it back in the day.
That's what we would have
when
called
went
it,
to school.
the AV club.
The AV club.
Yeah.
Who put together just an excellent broadcast for our people at home.
So a few changes on the floor for the Max Aitken Moose. I see Charlie Morrison, number 23, now in. 22, we have Connor Daigle. And Johnny Anderson, number 11, is back into the match. And number 21, which is Landon Anderson. A couple Andersons on the court. And then Grady Burns and Aiden Wakeland remain on the floor for the fourth set. I'm right, correct. Fourth set?
That's right.
Erica, am my math correct on that one?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And Dr. Loge sticking with their lineup from the last set. I believe it's the same.
Okay, that needs to go over, and it does.
And that
And deep
is-
into the court. That's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
Deep into the back court.
So I always tell, the teams I've coached, if you need to do a free ball for your third one, push it way back into the back.
Okay, so the Knights out to an early 1-0 lead. Godfrey serving for the Knights. Godfrey with the serve. And a little scrambly there by Max Aitken. And they failed to get it over.
Next up to serve is Will Godfrey.
Nice little tip there.
Oh, this could be a good one, and a good hit by Curtis Dignam.
Excellent work.
And that's over.
Now let's
Another
use this.
setup. Let's do it.
Nice reach by
Yeah.
Curtis.
What do we got? Charlie Morrison with the save on that one. Quite a rally going here, Mrs. Cable.
Got it. 3 hits on both sides.
And Wakeland with another beauty.
Oh, great try, Knight.
That's where height comes into play in volleyball.
Up next to serve is number 12, Grady Burns.
Grady Burns with the serve. Height is a big factor in volleyball,
It
and
is.
likely why I was.
A setter.
Well, yeah. Likely why I didn't play volleyball.
Oh, okay.
Now, I will say that boys volleyball has really grown on the river because it was not even available as an
that
option
was great,
when I went
but
to
in the
when I went to James M. Hill or Dr. Loge. Boys volleyball was not even an option when I went to school. So you're seeing the
Yeah.
sport grow a little bit in the community.
Yeah, it's great.
And I will still say that probably the best program on the river comes out of Basin Ann. Basin Ann consistently produces good boys and girls volleyball programs.
Yeah, they absolutely do.
And it tells you how important coaching is, because I do credit Call Ontario and Basin Ann with developing and sustaining the program.
Yeah.
And 4-3 for Max Aitken early in the fourth set. And serving, Ella, is now, who do we have serving for Max Aitken?
Number 10, Aiden Wakeland.
Okay. Aiden Wakeland with the serve. Good try there by Williston, but no dice.
Still serving, number 10, Aiden Wakeland.
Do we know what grade Aiden is in?
Aiden is in grade 8.
Okay. So he'll be going up to play for the Pulamu next year.
Actually, it appears that Max Aitken has a large contingent of grade 8s, because I recognize many of them.
Okay.
I know Grady Burns and Brock Jameson are in grade 7, but
Okay.
I know Johnny Anderson and Charlie Morrison and Aiden Wakeland and DJ Ebley and Craig Doyle. There are a lot of grade 8s on that squad. where our Knights seem to be a lot of grade 7s on the Knight squad.
Yeah, a lot of grade 7s, few grade 6s.
Yeah.
And great hit.
Oh, nice hit. Great job by Hunter McDonald.
Yeah, and a good effort by Charlie Morrison, but he failed to get the ball over the net.
Serving now is Ethan Sloan.
Sloan with the serve. A little bit of a sidewinder serve on Ethan Sloan.
Oh, the old sidewinder can come in
Yeah.
handy sometimes. Sometimes I find with boys volleyball, I don't know if Ethan plays baseball, but the boys who play baseball, when they come in grade 6 and start playing volleyball, they come in with that baseball arm, you know, and
Yeah.
in some ways it's good because they have a lot of strength, but in other ways they're kind of coming from the side a little bit more
And it's
than...
to control it too.
Yeah.
A lot of times the power's there, but to control it is another issue.
Yeah.
Great try serving is great try number 22, Connor Daigle.
Connor Daigle with a couple of points there.
Serving for the Knights is number 9, Ryan Allison.
Nice hard serve by Allison, and it pays off. Sometimes those underhand serves can have some speed on them.
They
I know
can.
a lot of people want to use the overhand serve, but
Yeah,
if it's not going in on an overhand serve, you'd rather get the ball in play.
exactly.
Oh, big save by Charlie Morrison and a hit from Johnny Anderson. But was it deep? It was deep. Too deep,
Yep.
actually. Knight's ball.
Yeah, that was a great
That
play.
was and it shows you the athleticism of some of the Max Aitken. Charlie Morrison probably had no business getting to that ball, but still managed to keep it in play.
Oh, really nice form on that pass.
And that's a good one.
There we go.
Godfrey with the set
There we
and
go.
a good hit. And we're back. Johnny. Now that's
Oh, great try, Knights.
Mr. Martin telling the boys to remember to get into position before they bump a free ball.
that is true. Instead of flailing their arms at it, which ends up happening when they're not in position.
Yeah. Oh, nice set.
A lot of learning in
Yep.
this game, and I will say I likely would be in the same boat if I was out on the court.
And these boys have had basically it's been 2 years since they played, so some of them playing for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice
that-
save by Godfrey there,
It was out.
but
Yeah,
out.
it was on this side of the
I got it. Yeah, on the pole.
pole. Yeah.
There's probably a name for that.
Yes. Oh, I just can't remember what it is.
And a try there by number 24, Jesse Giggy, and it did not go. Denied by the net on that one.
Denied by the net.
Another good dig there by Charlie Morrison.
Great eye by David Williston.
Yeah.
Saw that one going out.
And you do need to talk on the floor. That's a big thing. Like, and I find that sometimes an issue in boys volleyball too. They don't talk enough,
Yeah.
and balls that are going out.
Oh, and
Yep.
that's out of bounds.
Communication is key on the floor, and especially when you got 6 guys moving around the floor and switching going on.
Yep.
You need to talk.
It's true, I've coached girls and boys, and I will say that boys tend to be a bit quieter than girls.
Which is hard to believe based on my vast teaching experience that boys are quieter than girls on the floor. But it is true. I will say that, and I know
Yeah.
from experience from coaching boys volleyball, that's one of the things I always tried to tell them. You gotta talk to each other when you're on the floor.
Yeah.
You gotta talk.
You know what I find, Mr. Keating, is that it gives the players confidence. Like, if somebody calls the ball right away, you know, they know it's coming to them, they call
Yeah.
it right away, it puts everybody else at ease on the floor because they know that person has it.
Yeah,
you know?
and tentativeness in volleyball is likely death in volleyball.
Yep.
If you're tentative, then you're likely not ready for the ball and likely won't be successful in either making the bump, making the hit.
Very close game right now.
It is, Ella.
11-12 for the Moose.
Yeah, it's the Moose
This
up
is a tighter
by
match.
1 point. It is, and there's been some good rallies in this one too.
Mm-hmm.
And I I do see a few changes maybe on the floor for Max Aitken. No, I'm not. I'm seeing things, I guess. It is the same formation for the Max Aitken Moose. And also for the Knights. It's a good one by Dignam. 3 hits on that one.
Oh,
Big save
beautiful
by
save.
Grady Burns, showing his athleticism. And one too many hits.
Yeah.
Serving now, Ella.
Number 11, Johnny Anderson.
Johnny on the spot, Anderson. And a good serve, and it pays off for him.
Yeah.
Johnny, I will say, I know Johnny from coaching him in hockey when he was little. A powerful athlete.
Oh, nice.
On the soccer field, and no matter what Johnny plays, Johnny gets the most out of it.
You can see the strength.
Powerful athlete.
Good save by
And
Curtis.
has been that way since he's been little.
And-
Always possessed that power.
Can I just say, the best hair on the court.
Oh, by
Yeah.
far the
Yeah.
best hair on the court.
Yeah.
As my old one of my old hockey coaches said, boys, it doesn't matter if you win or lose as long as you look good in your uniform.
Was that your father?
No, that certainly wasn't.
Wasn't Bernie Keating.
No. That would have been a Terry Hambrook quote.
Oh,
If
yes.
anybody knows the car dealer Terry Hambrook.
Yeah, and I can see him saying that.
And if Chris Walsh is tuning in, my buddy Chris Walsh that teaches at Gretna Green, he'd appreciate that one.
We have a great run of serves here.
Oh, that's a powerful serve. And just that nice low serve that just clears the net.
Yeah.
Those are
That
tough.
sounded like it hurt.
Tough to pick up. Is that true? Is that tough to pick up when they're coming low over the net like that? Is that why that's hard when they're coming in low? Those low serves?
That's a really hard one coming in really fast, so you don't have as much time to react, I guess. And maybe we're not seeing it, but there might be a float on that serve. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
So you think it's coming in a particular direction, and then it's not. Kind of like, I guess, a curveball in baseball.
So Ella told us it was a 1 point, the last pause in the match. Now we're up to a 7-point lead for the Max Aitken Moose.
Mm-hmm.
Looking to jump out to a 3-1 lead, which ultimately would give them
The win.
the
of
win
the match.
of
Yep.
the match. So Loje really has to put a press on here, I would think.
Yep, this is the moment.
I feel they're going to come stronger and better than ever.
Good optimism, Ella Guimond. I like it.
Yes. Look at all the smiles on the screen right now. I love it. Oh, gorgeous serve.
Another power serve from, no surprise, Johnny on the spot, Anderson.
Oh, little flick of the hair.
Big serve, big bump from Allison, but a little bit too much, and it was into the net, and nothing they could really do about that.
Oh,
That's why you got to
getting
bend
a
those
sub
knees.
in.
Coming into the game is who, Ella?
Travis Hanna.
Travis
Number
Hanna
8.
in for Ethan Sloan.
I like-
Travis Hanna.
I like Mr. Martin's move there. It's good to shake things up. We want to try to break a serve.
Yeah. Ice the server, as they say.
Yes.
Is that am I correct on that lingo there? On my volleyball lingo is a little suspect.
No, I think I've heard that before.
Icing the server.
Yeah.
Oh,
What a
big.
kill!
From Curtis Dignam.
That was, I think, the biggest kill of the game right there.
That was good, and obviously possesses that. I haven't seen that out of him yet this match, but if that's in the arsenal, I'd like to see him use it a little more.
Yeah, me too. Well, actually, I remember coaching Curtis in grade 6, and him and David Williston just...
That's a good one from Godfrey to keep it
Over.
alive. Wakeland again with that height. That's where height comes in. It's hard to get it past somebody that's already over 6 feet tall in middle school,
Curtis got a piece of that.
and that's out.
He got a piece of that on the block. I'd like to see him go up with 2 hands instead of 1, because I think if he would have went up with 2, he would have blocked that one.
So we are now at
Up next
21-12.
serving is 24, Jesse Geeky. Oh, good try, Andrew.
That's Hunter.
Oh, that's Hunter. Sorry.
It's the hair, I can tell.
I told you.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
not easy. Identical twins.
On the line.
I grew up with 2 sets of identical twins in my subdivision. 2 sets.
Oh. I've actually coached in my career 2 sets of identical twins, And through coaching them, that's how I learned to tell them apart. When I first started, I didn't know the difference, but
Oh, that one was
There
a
were
bit of a fluke on that one.
a
That
set
one.
of twins where my mom teaches, and they both started with BRI, so she just called them both Bree.
oh,
Grady Burns with the serve. Little bit of, and likely the reality setting in here for the Knights that
yep, one more
the match
this
kind of
game.
got away on them.
Match serve right there.
And there it is.
Yep.
Hard
Correct.
serve from Burns to
Yep.
take the set 25-13, which gives Max Aitken
The win.
the win, but they will play the fifth set. Am I correct on that? They
Yes.
always play it out.
Yep.
Is
Yeah.
it going to 15 or 25?
Well, that depends on the coaches. So the ref will ask both coaches what they want to do, and ultimately it's usually up to the away coach if they want to stay for the full 25. I've found in my experience with middle school, we usually do the full 25 because you want to get, you want to give the kids the opportunity to have as much playtime as possible. These sets are actually a great learning experience. You
Now,
can try some new things.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can
Yeah.
put some people on the floor that maybe they didn't have a chance to
Yeah.
get out as much.
Yep.
Now, I missed the first set. I see Loge took the first set. Is there something that changed, do you think, for Dr. Loge from the first set to now? Or did Max Aitken come out flat? I missed the first set.
Well, maybe Max Aitken gained a bit of confidence as we went on, but the serving, I think.
Like, I'm looking at the floor, and I know most of the athletes on Max Aitken, and it did not surprise me of the power that I witnessed.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of power in that lineup, so it's not surprising that they kind of pulled away, especially with a lot more grade 8s and experience in the lineup, because I think a lot of these kids have played volleyball over the past few years,
Yeah.
where Loge's kind of lacking that experience.
On next for the Knights, we have
Yeah.
number 12, Caleb Hansen, 15, Caden Buckley, 9, Ryan Allison, 14, Hunter or Andrew.
Andrew.
Number 8, Travis Hanna, and number 3, Gabe Rashad.
Now, I was watching them hitting in the warm-up, and I was impressed with the way that Caleb Hansen was able to jump.
He's got a good vertical.
He has a really good vertical.
Yeah.
I was really
Yeah.
impressed.
Yeah, he moved actually from Max Aitken, so there's probably a little bit of
Oh.
rivalry there, because I know he was probably part of this team last year, I believe.
Oh, maybe.
So Hansen moved across the river to what I'll call the good side of the river,
Yes,
as we
of
say
course.
on this side of the river.
Yeah.
He moved to the
For
good
sure.
side of the river.
Yeah.
Now that old rivalry's kind of died out. When I was younger,
Yeah.
that rivalry was
Huge.
much stronger.
Yeah.
But the old Chatham-Newcastle rivalry, it's still there,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
not near as intense as it was.
It's not ending with fistfights in the parking lot.
Travis
It's
Hanna
ugly.
with the serve and a big save there, and that is going to be in, I think.
Oh,
No,
just out.
out. My eyes deceived me on that one. Obviously deeper than I thought. Hanna with the serve again.
Oh, good attempt at a save there.
And I have noticed that at a Max Aitken's game too. They do not give up on balls, even if they have limited chance to get to it. They're making the effort to try and get to those loose balls. And a bit of a miss there by Hanna.
Now, Charlie
Yeah.
Morrison up to sit now. He's another one in the warm-up. He has quite
Another
a hit.
big. He's a powerful athlete.
Yeah. And
Powerful athlete, and he put some spin on that too. It looks like.
And he's been setting, which I'm assuming if he is a really good athlete, that maybe that's one of the choices for him to be a setter, because your setter's your quarterback. But he can really hit the ball. Oh, nice. Really nice hit.
Johnny Anderson. That is tough. Look at that, sir.
Okay,
That's a
Caden
tough
Buckley.
serve.
Caden Buckley, time to hit the floor. Number 15. Let's do it.
Yeah. There. Oh,
Oh.
and again, got to bend those knees, Mrs. Cable. You got to
Right
bend
off
those
the edge of the
knees.
hand.
That's right.
Bend those knees, and then that won't happen.
Yep. I think Coach Martin, he's got to do some squats in practice tomorrow.
Yes, maybe. Squats will definitely get you used to it. That's a little better, that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
And he tries with
that's
the
an
head
the
butt.
head-
interesting
Header.
tactic.
Yeah.
now Mr.
Now, does
Martin
that
will-
count in volleyball,
It-
Mrs. Cable? Can
it
you use your
does.
head?
It does.
I know
but
you can
it's-
use your foot, and that was a new rule that came in when I was coaching volleyball, that you could
Yeah.
use your foot
It's very faux pas, Mr. Keating.
to use your head.
Coaches don't want to see
No,
that.
no, I don't want.
No.
As
That
we,
would
as
really
coaches,
hurt
we
if it's
call that a
coming
bush league
Yes.
play. Bush league.
Yeah.
That would really hurt if it's coming really hard.
And another one just clears the net from Morrison. Those are tough serves because they look like they're actually going to go into the net, but they're
I did
managed
think I was
to.
going to, yeah.
Now a harder one there.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and
Oh,
I
net.
think he was on the net. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was on the net.
Yeah.
So
Those
what's
are
the
what
rule? What's the rule on that? I was always curious because sometimes the ref seems to call it and not call it. Like if your hand hits the net on the follow through, is that
That is a net violation.
that's a net violation?
And that is what we just saw is what I would call sucker ball.
Okay.
So we, especially for the boys, they want to go up and hammer it, and oftentimes they'll hit the net when they do it. So they got to be careful sometimes if it's really close.
Serving now is
Johnny Anderson
Oh,
with
here.
another one that just barely clears the net. There, Max Aitken seems to have a few that can really bring in those low serves, which are real tough to get back over. Another one, same spot, same result. And I don't know, like as a coach, you try and find the answer to that one, but sometimes a tough serve is a hard one to answer to.
Yeah.
Good effort by Buckley, but couldn't quite get to it. Anderson's looking to run the table here, I think.
Oh,
Another one. He's dialed in on the serve right now. Dialed in. They're all
is, yeah.
going like you could almost videotape it and watch the serves go in the same spot.
Exact same place.
Yeah.
Knights call a timeout. Score is 13-3 for Max Aitken.
And Max Aitken certainly wasn't going to hand them this last set. They came out as determined as they were in the last two sets.
Yeah.
Both coaches probably going through some strategy here on what they expect.
No, Mr. Martin's, I believe his first coaching experience was with Rachel Bell at Max Aitken.
Emma, really?
Yes,
Rival coaches that
that's
once
right.
coached together.
That's right. He was,
Interesting.
when he was doing his student internship, he was at Max Aitken, and he coached with Rachel Bell at that time.
Okay, so that is the coach of Max Aitken. I wasn't aware.
Yeah.
Rachel Bell.
1, 2, 3, move!
Excellent player in her own right, back when she used to play for the Pulamu.
Okay.
Yep.
Always helps having somebody that knows what they're doing. Unfortunately, I did not know what I was doing because I didn't play the sport. I learned,
Yeah.
but I won't try and lie and say that I was an expert at volleyball.
When
The switching and all of that still is a bit of a mystery to me.
When my mom started coaching basketball, she didn't know anything, but
Yeah.
now she's
There
getting
you
a
go.
little better.
There you go. Look at.
Well, Mr. Keating, don't sell yourself short because you developed a couple of James M. Hill's top starters, Tyler Butler and Drew DePlacy.
That is true. Drew DePlacy was a heart and soul type player. I mean that.
Yes, I had the pleasure of
Drew
coaching him too.
Hated to lose. Hated to lose. Like it burned within him if he lost, and you can't really teach that one.
Yeah.
That comes from within.
Yep.
And it can be a tough one because he is hard on himself but an unbelievable athlete and likely one of the better volleyball players that I saw come through the system when I was coaching through Nelson, and I did have the privilege to coach Garrett Dixon,
Yes.
who was another phenomenal
Who went on to play for St. Thomas.
volleyball player. And I'm sure over the years there's been a few that have come through, lots of good ones. But I will say, what I'm seeing out of this match, I'm seeing a lot more 3 hits than I would have maybe even when I was coaching up in Nelson, which is good to see. And it's likely the sport has grown since I've been up there. There's
Definitely
more interest in boys volleyball than there ever has been.
Yeah.
you're starting to see it flourish a little bit more at the high school level. And you do need a feeder program.
You do, yeah. I know when I first started coaching at Dr. Loge when my son was in grade 6, I think it was the first time they had a boys team in 5 years. So it really started from scratch, but they developed really well. Now they're up playing at James M. Hill and doing well.
So Grady Burns with the serve here for Max Aitken, who is out to a commanding lead. And they've obviously, Ella, I know you asked the question, will they play to 15? So our answer is
No.
they'll play to 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the coaches must have decided to play the full set.
And that one goes into the net. Ryan Allison up to serve, and I've just been admiring that headband all night that Ryan's wearing. I mean, it's a beauty.
And again, I'll go back to, it doesn't matter if you win or lose, as long as you look good in your uniform. And the headband would be that accessory probably that's needed to finish the attire off.
Yes. Headbands were big in boys
You need
volleyball
the hair
2
for that,
years
though.
ago.
You need the hair.
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
That was in, so that goes back over to
Back
Ryan
over
Allison.
to Ryan Allison.
Some good sportsmanship there on the
Let's
part of
see
Max
if
Aitken.
the Knights can try and mount a comeback here in this final set. See if they can make something happen here.
Good
Hard to
attempt
do,
there.
though. Hard to do when you've got a tall first line there that it's hard to get the ball over the net and not run into that.
Up next serving is Aiden Wakeman.
Wakeland with the serve. There it is.
Oh, nice set.
Good one.
Oh, there we
There
go.
it is. That looks like it's... Oh, another save by Charlie Morrison.
Oh,
Look at
and
the
they save it. They save it.
Unbelievable.
And they hit it back.
Bit of a rally here. That's got to go over, and it does. Hey, the Knights with a good one on that one.
Yeah, great rally there. Gabe with the old back row spike.
Uh-huh.
Up next serving is Andrew.
Yes, Andrew.
Finally got it right.
Oh, nice set
Yeah.
to the
Oh,
outside.
that is tough.
Yeah.
Once again, Charlie Morrison and Johnny Anderson showing their athletic skill there. That's a tough front row because you got Jackson Shattuck up there with them too, who I consider one of the best athletes on the river as well
Oh, wow.
for his age group. Excels at. I once watched Jackson Shattuck, a video posted of him, and I don't even know if he's been in gymnastics, but the flips and the core strength that is needed.
Wow.
I watched him on a trampoline, I think it was, doing multiple, like it looks like he was a trained gymnast.
Well, you know, I always say gymnasts make the best volleyball players. Like, I found that in the past, the gymnasts, they just have, like, body awareness.
Yeah.
You know, even if he wasn't a gymnast, I guess, but he obviously had the ability to do it. And that body awareness is so important in this game. And dancers. Dancers make great volleyball players, too. It's that, again, that body awareness.
Uh-huh. Athleticism comes in all shapes and sizes.
It was a nice up by Caden.
Yep.
Oh, nice little hit.
Oh, net or no net?
The net moved,
Yeah,
yes.
it was a net. Yeah,
Net
the
violation.
net definitely moved on that.
And there's another one of those sucker balls I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Up next to serve is number 12, Caleb Hansen.
So we're getting real close to the end here, folks. 23-12, and Caleb Hansen's going to try and keep it alive here for the Knights.
Oh, nice.
Another save, and not quite able to get it over was Wakeland on that one.
But a great save there by Jackson.
Jackson Shattuck, again, I'll go
Yeah.
back to that athleticism, the quickness to be able to get over to that ball and keep that in play. Oh, bit short, and we're down to, what do we call that, game or match?
Yep.
The
Well, I
set.
guess this is set point.
Set
yeah,
point.
the match's already been won.
Match is already over. True. The lingo. I'm going to have to get the lingo down. And I can practice again tomorrow night, folks, because as we finish this one out, tomorrow night the Tier 2 girls, both Dr. Loge Tier 2 girls teams play each other. And
Yep.
yours truly and your principal doctor. He might think he's a doctor. Mr. Judson Way and myself will be on the call tomorrow night. So